2022 Supreme S240. This is the newest model, or one of the two newest models from Supreme. Massive boat. This one sits in frost white hull and interior deck, and then also have the Roswell tower upgraded on there. So similar tower to what we've had before, but you're going to see some color accents on there. So that we have in gunmetal, as well as the whole exterior of the boat. So the gunmetal flake. Rebranding on the Supreme logo for 2022. Kind of see that poking out, but it's behind the guide pole there. But that's in matte black on this boat. Sits on a tandem axle boatmate trailer with a spare tire. We got just some silver 5-spoke wheels on there that look really nice. We've got the shark fin gator step on the trailer to match the interior of the boat. And then around back, let's take a quick peek. This does have quick surf on it. New for 2022 as well is the silent stinger plate. So pulled that over from the Centurions, and we can now option those on the Supremes. So this thing's going to be super quiet, and you're not going to be breathing fumes back there while you're surfing off the back end of the boat. You got your straps on the trailer there too. But let's walk around, get a quick look at this before we hop inside. We did do window tint on this, but I really like the lines on the S series boats a lot. I think these look really cool. Love the way the gel lines kind of wrap around the bow here, so you have kind of a consistent look around the bow of the boat. As you can see, also have docking lights on there. But again, back the body lines, I mean, they make the boat look a lot sleeker than it really is. This thing doesn't look nearly as chunky as the ZS's do, but if you kind of look at it from the front, this is a deep boat. A deep V hull. It's going to ride really, really nice. It's going to stay high in the water, and it's just going to be a comfortable dry ride on this S240. Thing weighs in at 50. Oh my gosh, I just looked up the specs on this. 5,700 pound dry weight, 70 gallons of fuel, massive gas tank in this, and this one's got 4,800 pounds of ballast, so we option on all the available ballast upgrades on this from the factory. And we upgraded the motor to the high output 6-liter, so we'll look at that when we hop inside. Just wrapping around the transom here, nice swim platform too, and we'll look down this side here, but let's go ahead and jump inside, check this thing out. Try not to get my socks wet. We had this thing in the water, so the platform's wet. All right, bear with me. All right, so stepping up into the interior, we've got just kind of a we don't really pull any color into this boat. It's just tones of gray and black and white. I guess there's no black in this, but tones of gray and white to go with that gunmetal exterior. On their vinyl, we have white, a frost white. This here is stone gray. The OTB texture, which is new for this year. Get close on that. It's a new texture vinyl. That's in charcoal, with charcoal piping on this as well. So just a nice clean interior. Again, shark fin gator step flooring. It's going to have the Supreme logo there in the main part of the floor, and all around your gunnels, so you're not stepping off the sides of the boat. The sun pad setup is very reminiscent of a ZS. So you've got this massive top pad here with the 3 storage compartments, and then in the back you've got storage bins that open up on the very back with drains in them, and then kind of a step pad here in the middle. Let's hop inside and break this thing apart. We do have the pop-up ski pylon option on here. Go ahead and open up this engine compartment, open up the side. Yeah, there we go. You do have a plug-and-play bag on either side of the motor with a hard tank that runs below that up towards the front of the boat. That's down underneath the floor. I do like how they did a split engine hatch. It's just a little bit easier to take it out, but I won't remove it the whole thing. Again, got that 6-liter high output right there. Close that up. 24-foot boat. It's got tons of seating space in it. So nice wraparound seating through the main part of the interior. We did the Champ audio package on this, so if you look on the sides, we've got those big 8-inch speakers from Wet Sounds in white with the Rev 10s up on the tower. There's a pair of those. And then below the driver's seat there, you can see the 12-inch subwoofer. So good audio setup on this 240. Tons of cup holders and inlays there all throughout the boat. If we start breaking things apart here, just standard storage underneath all the seats like we see in really all of our Supremes and Centurions. No carpet, just kind of a easy to stay dry type setup underneath all of the seats and on the boats, which is great. But you're gonna notice we've got these bad boys in here. Let me take one of those out and put our storage, close our storage back up real fast and show you our back center seat is on the track, which also has the limo lighting, which you can see lit up right now. But we've got sliding seating, just like in our Centurions. And then we can clip our seat backs in there. We got 2 of them. So you got nice wake view seating that way. And when you're done, you can take those out, stash them, slide your seat back in place like so. Let's open up over here. Again, tons of storage space under the seats here. Storage pops up there. Let's open up our love seat. They've moved the batteries around, which I'm super happy about. The batteries kind of sat, let me move this out of the way. The batteries sat right here in the floor, and they've since moved them so they're underneath this seat here. So there's not a whole lot of reason to really take that seat base out now because your storage is pretty much wide open in there. Got your battery switch in there too, fire extinguisher, all your amps for your stereo. Air dam is option on here too. That kind of slides in along the wall over there. Blocks off your walk through into the bow, especially if you kick your heaters on, which this boat does have as well. Super nice. Glove box. We've got our Supreme S240 branding on there. Looks really nice. And then got our tools to fold the tower down with. Actually, let me take a quick back pedal to the tower again. Again, this has the matching color accents on it. We have a pair of rotating board racks here. Just the bungees. Simple but effective. And then up top, we have the Supreme Factory Bimini to go along with it. And that's going to have surf pockets on the roof. So you got room for up to 6 boards on your tower if you need it. And then again, storage underneath all the seats back here. And I didn't even mention this, but people who have seen the ZS know this. You can fit a board crossways inside or above your motor on this boat. It's not quite as much space underneath it. So probably just 1 board will fit under there, maybe 2 if they're small, like super thin. Can go on top of your motor box if you want them to. Here's one of your heater outlets, like behind the driver's seat. I really like the setup on the dash because you have a heater outlet right up here, just like you'd have in a car. So you can open and close that. On the left side, phone charger, wireless phone charger. Dash, same screen we've had for the past couple seasons here. But home screen, you got your cruise. You can adjust your speed up and down with the plus and minus. You can have all your engine diagnostics, fuel gauge. You click that. You can bring up your volume for the stereo with the slider there. We're going to have our surf settings, so you can adjust your quick surf system, left, right, the percentage of deployment. Ballast, manual tuning there, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ballast locations in the boat. This looks split, but the bag up underneath the seats in the front is actually connected. So it's a single bag. You can get the map upgrade on this. This boat does not have that, but it could be added. And lastly, you got your stereo and your rider preset. So this is the most handy thing that comes from this new screen that they've added in the last couple years is you can save your profiles on it. Quickly go in there, activate the boat for surfing, wakeboarding, whatever you want to do, and boom, one press of a button, you're ready to roll. Steering wheel, adjustable. You've got your stinger plate adjustment right there. You can hear that moving hopefully in the back. Throttle. Really love the new key for all the boats. You can see you got the billet key with the Supreme lightning bolt logo on it. Super cool. If I can get that to go back in. There we go. Cup holders down below. Nice big driver's seat. Super comfy. It does have a bolster on it, so you can sit up nice and high if you want. The windshield on this is nice and tall too. Although it is kind of chopped on the side, you do have good height in that windshield and great visibility looking out from the driver's seat. So one of my favorite things about how these boats drive, especially for surfing, is that they have a nice bow down attitude. So you've got great visibility as the driver. It's just not a bad place to be all day behind the helm. In the bow, a couple more speakers to complete the stereo. Cup holders. There's tons of space up here. This also has a bow filler cushion, but bow on the S240 is massive. Tons of room to stretch your legs out. And nice comfy place to cruise. We're super excited to get this thing out on the water. I think our plan's to get it out tomorrow. I'll probably end up posting these videos at the same time. So if you want to get a look at how this thing rolls on the water, check that one out. / get a look at how it looks sitting on the water as well. So we'll load this thing up and get some footage there. If you have any questions about the S240, give us a ring here at N3 Boatworks. Our phone number is 317-845-9253. Like I said, give us a call, shoot us a text, or better yet, come see us in the shop and check one out in person. Thanks for watching.